Hello and welcome, everybody. This is our first ever UIW Parent Advisory Board chat. I'm Dr. Lisa McNary. I'm the Dean of Alumni and Parent Relations here at UIW. I'm also a two-time alum, and I am the proud parent of two current Cardinals. I have a freshman and I have a senior, so I have the bookends. So we thank you for joining us today, and I'd like you to meet the rest of our panel.
My name is Gabby Alvarado. I'm the Associate Director of Alumni and Parent Relations. I have been with our office for 5 years, and I'm also a two-time alum of UIW.
My name is Keely Moffitt. I am on the Parent Advisory Board. My daughter is a senior, and she will be graduating this Sunday with a bachelor's in communications.
My name is Debbie Green. My daughter is currently in her junior year. She is a transfer student, came into the School of Media and Design to get her degree in fashion business management. And part of that, she was able to spend last spring in London studying fashion.
Hi, everyone. I'm Heather Miller. I have a daughter who goes here. She's a junior, majoring in communication arts. I'm also a fellow alum. I got my master's degree here in 2016. And I also wear many hats. I work in the Office of Financial Assistance here at UIW.
Awesome. Well, before we get into the questions for our parent panel this afternoon, we did want to give you a brief overview about the Parent Association, what we do. So the Parent Association is absolutely free. You are automatically a member if your student isn't a student at UIW. So you could be mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle. If you want to take part in the Parent Association, you can. Like I said, it is free. We're here to be a resource for you throughout the academic year. So whatever questions that you might have, even if they are with financial aid with Heather, or if they're a question about student services or any academic events or any outside events that they would like to participate in, you can definitely give our office a call. We're that bridge between the university and our parents and families. So whatever questions that you might have or concerns that you might have, you can reach out to us. We are your direct contact throughout the entire year. Being part of the Parent Association, you will also receive our Friday community newsletters, which you might already receive. Those newsletters contain information about the university and what's going on a day-to-day, so you get to see what's going on weekly. We do have an alumni and parents exclusive section, so any information that we need to send out to our parents, it's normally in that section, that alumni and parent section on that Friday newsletter. We also have our parent Facebook, which you are already on. And so that contains information as well about things that you can get involved with as a parent and family, as well as student initiatives that they can take part in. So any scholarship resources that we get from actually Heather, she passes those along to us and we get to post those on our social media sites. So that's also a great way. Another way that we kind of work as a resource is that you can actually inform us of any internship opportunities or maybe job openings that your organization might have. You can reach out to us and then we can reach out then to career services. And then we can let our Cardinal students know that either your company or organization is hiring. And so that's another great way. We also host parent exclusive events. So this year I know has been a little bit difficult on us all. But we have adapted and we're doing virtual happy hours. We've done a virtual trivia night with our parents. So any way to get you involved, we will, especially during this time. But when things return back to normal, we'll go to more of our traditional events, like our Majestic Theater outings, the Stars games, Thirsty Thursdays, which normally happen in person, is our happy hour that we host every other month. So once things are safe, we hope to go back to those traditional events. So that's just a little bit about the Parent Association. If you would like to get involved with that, we'll let you know how to do so at the end. But for now, I'm going to let Lisa then take over with the Parent Advisory Board and what these amazing moms do for us.
So the Parent Advisory Board is made up of the leaders of the Parent Association. And again, you can be a mom, a dad, a grandparent, aunt, uncle, however you want to be involved with the Parent Association, this is one step further. This is the leadership of the Parent Association. And they come together about every month, every other month, depending on what events are coming up. And they help to brainstorm and bring all these fabulous events to all of you. And they are also our core volunteers for the Parent Association. And we have a lot of volunteer opportunities throughout the year. Our heaviest time is in the spring and in the fall. During the spring, or I should say, first of all, in the summertime, we do have our parent orientation. Some of y'all remember, being a little bit nervous as a first-time parent coming in, freshman child, and you have the parent orientations. Well, it's our Parent Advisory Board that is able to go and meet with you during the parent luncheons and talk to you about some of what your child will go through their freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year at UIW. We also have Freshman Move-In, which is one of my favorite times to watch all the freshman parents and their students come to campus and move in. And normally what we do is we have a tent set up and we pass out breakfast tacos, and we actually cook the sausage out there on the open grill, so you can smell all the wonderful flavors throughout the campus. So Freshman Move-In, that's another place that you can volunteer. Our other spring events, we do have a very popular Easter egg hunt, and we partner with the Alumni Association, and we have UIW families from all over come back to campus. Current students and families, alumni come back, and we have a huge Easter egg hunt. We usually have between 1,000 and 2,000 Easter eggs, so we need lots of volunteers. And then the ring ceremony. Out of our both our alumni and parent associations and advisories, we do have we put on the ring ceremony. So the junior year, hopefully your son or daughter will be receiving their class ring, and we help to do the ring ceremony. Fall is chock full of volunteer opportunities. Homecoming is our biggest week, and there are plenty of opportunities to volunteer for homecoming. This year it was a little untraditional. We did have a couple of events on campus, and the rest of it was virtual, but there's still plenty of opportunities to volunteer for that. And of course, Light the Way. If you haven't seen the UIW campus, come on out right now. More than 1 million Christmas lights line the campus, and we always need volunteers for Light the Way. Something we hope to do soon is the beach cleanup. So we like to volunteer and help with some of our other departments on campus, and we coordinate with the Etling Center, and we do beach cleanups in Corpus, and then we get together and have a wonderful lunch afterwards. So that I touched on just a few of the volunteer opportunities. There are so many more that come up throughout the year, but let's hear from our panel. I'd like to ask them a few questions here. How has the Parent Advisory Board impacted your experience at UIW? And a lot of parents probably don't want to get involved because they feel like they're interfering with their students' college experience. What are your thoughts on that? Keely, would you like to start us off?
Sure. I've enjoyed every moment being on the Parent Advisory Board. It's been a lot of fun, and it's a way for me to be involved with my daughter's college experience without making her think that I'm hovering over her. She enjoys it too. She figures, oh, this gives mom something to do since she's retired. I've loved it, and it doesn't interfere with her. In fact, she enjoys it. Sometimes she's come to some of the events and helped out. This way she's able to find out that, oh, there's a volunteer opportunity here or there. I let her know about it. She gets to come to it. It's been great. I've loved every moment of it.
I have really liked it as well because it gave me, as Keely said, it gives a chance to be involved in my daughter's education without hovering, to understand her environment more. I don't live in San Antonio, and she does now, so it gets me to help understand where she is and feel comfortable with that. And of course, the volunteer opportunities. I love coming together for our parent meetings, our board meetings, as well as the volunteer opportunities And that's pretty much been where my daughter's received her volunteer hours so far through us.
It's always helpful, right?
Volunteer hours, she just has to enter them in time for graduation, which we have a little ways.
That's perfect.
I guess I'll just kind of chime in a little bit. I think the biggest takeaway or that has impacted my experience as a parent is just feeling a sense of community. Because I think as parents, we try not to hover. We try not to impose on our students and ask them questions about how's school, how's it going. But the Parent Advisory Board gives us an opportunity as parents to come together, have a community, air things out. Maybe you might be feeling anxious about something, or you may have some concerns about something. That we're all parents. Dr. McNary and Gabby are great about having guest speakers come to some of the board meetings, which is always nice. And you get to hear what's going on campus outside of the classroom. So that for me has always been a very powerful impact. And as well as my daughter, she is an athlete. And so I kind of have been able to share some of the information that I learned from the Parents Advisory Board with other parents whose children are athletes as well. So it's kind of like a small little community, and we support each other.
That's awesome. I know that Lisa at parent orientations during the summer, she always says we're not encouraging helicopter parents or the new one, which is the lawnmower parent, where they're always pushing and there, but we're empowering our students to be strong young adults and have that will on their own to do great things. And our parents are really there, obviously, are their greatest support. But this is a way for you to get involved without kind of being on their toes. And that way you can attend tailgates and not have to worry about sitting with your son or daughter. You can sit with other Cardinal parents. So it's actually just a perfect opportunity. So I just wanted to reiterate on that. But I did see we had a comment come in. I believe it was from Sharon Runhell. Yes, she is one of our founding members. So I did want to just say hello back. She was with us for quite a few years and kicked off our Parent Advisory Board. So hello, Sharon. I know you know Keely, at least, and Dr. Lisa McNary. So I will go off into our second question. Our second question for our Parent Advisory Board is, what has been your favorite volunteer experience?
There have been so many of them. I enjoyed helping decorate McCracken House for the trunk or treat, stuffing Easter eggs for the stuffing candy in the Easter eggs for the Easter egg hunt. And we sat there eating candy too. That was fun. The Light the Way, volunteering for that was tons of fun. Basically anything we volunteered for has always turned out almost like a party because we have such a great time there.
And there's good food?
There's good food, yeah.
Good food, good company.
It's such a great fun, just doing it.
I have enjoyed especially the trunk or treat and the haunted house at McCracken House, as well as Light the Way. And I've enjoyed it because my daughter has asked to participate in it with me. So even though I have this whole community, this is something she wanted to come to do with me. So I wasn't hovering. She was, but that's okay. They're allowed. And it was really good. It's a beautiful community, like Heather said, and coming together to work together to do something fun, productive. We also, this fall, when we put together some ideas for their welcome backpacks, we did that virtually, but that was still fun too.
I guess from a financial aid student professionals perspective, I've enjoyed volunteering time with the Parent Advisory Board meetings and just sharing some information that I'm hearing on campus about various scholarships, or just learning a lot about the various events and things that are coming up on campus.
Well, we heard a lot about the opportunities and the volunteer opportunities and the opportunities to get involved in other ways on campus. What are some other things? What would you like parents to know about the Parent Association, or how has it helped you or your student, something other than the volunteer opportunities?
It's been great because it keeps you up to date on what's going on at UIW. Sometimes your student might not keep you up to date on things. This is a good way to find out what's going on. Also, you meet people. Like I've met Heather. So now if I have a question about financial aid, I know who to go to. It's not like, well, let me try to call this number and ask for someone I don't know who may not understand what I need. I can just call Heather up and go, Heather, or Gabby. If I can't find an answer for something, I don't know where to go, I can call Gabby up and say, Gabby, this is what I need to know. And either she's got the answer or she'll tell me, oh, this is the person you need to talk to. And it is so nice because, you know, other times like in high school or whatever, you're there going, I don't know what to do. Who do I talk to? You don't know anyone. But here you're talking to people that have got the same problems, the same questions that you had, and you're meeting people, you're connecting with them, and you know who to go to if you need something.
And bringing forth ideas. Sometimes the students have ideas and they're not sure. Not only a question, but there might be an idea or a concern, they're not sure where to take it. And I know we brought forward some of those things.
Perfect.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
I would say, especially if you're a parent and this is your first student going through college, each year as they progress through their degree program is different. And so you're going to come up with different challenges and different questions. So it's nice to be a part of a community that you can go to. Like Keely said, her daughter's a senior. So I have questions about graduation. And, you know, Debbie, her daughter is a transfer student. So we all are bringing our own experience to this, to the Parent Advisory Board. So I would strongly encourage anybody who's just wanting to participate and be a part of this. This is a great opportunity for you.
And y'all hit it right on the head. And Heather, you know, just you said it right. We are a community, and even though I've been here as an employee for 15 years, it is different putting a different hat on and being a parent, because my children are going through things that I had no idea. So I'm learning more about the university every day, and it's this community of the Parent Association that helps all of us stay together and get some things, you know, accomplished. Right. Gabby, it looks like we have another question.
Okay. Okay, my daughter just got accepted and we're super excited. Now comes I guess it's the fun part, right? So yes, it is. So if you were, am I echoing? Okay, so if your son or daughter is recently accepted into university, you can actually already participate on the Parent Association level. So you can do that by going to our site. I think we have a ticker that will be down shortly. But if you go to our website, alumniandfriends.uiw.edu, you will see a section that says Parents at the top, and you can actually fill out a parent information form. And that way, that lets us know that you want to be an active parent in Parent Association, and we can get you started as soon as possible, which would likely be summer. So that's that. Before we close, I did want to mention our ring ceremony and Parent and Family Weekend that we typically host in spring. We're still kind of TBD on that this coming spring. But I did want to let our parents know that Herff Jones is our official ring sponsor for the university. So if you have any questions regarding class rings, you can go to Herff Jones. You can just Google that really quickly, Herff Jones, and type in the University of the Incarnate Word, and you can see all the different styles of rings that we have. But those are the rings that are included in the ring ceremony. So if you purchase a class ring, you're automatically in the ring ceremony. We just have a registration form. But like I said, more information will come in throughout the spring semester on that, because we do get a lot of questions on the ring ceremony as soon as January hits. So I didn't want to bring that up. But beyond that, like I said, if you are interested in either the Parent Association or serving in the capacity at the Parent Advisory Board, you can contact us at parents@uiw.edu. and I believe there's another clicker there. And then you can also reach us by phone. So we are always accessible to our parents and family members. So should you need anything, please just let us know or reach out to Dr. Lisa McNary, or we can put you in touch with one of these wonderful, amazing parents. So thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you tuning in.
Bye. Thank you.